Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division 6 and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ashland High School for this evening's edition of Varsity Volleyball. I'm Rob Silver with my partner Josh Abrams.
Rob, it's good to be here.
Good to have you here. Tough act to follow, that national anthem.
I tell you, they should gather all the kids that they get doing the national anthem here at the football game and just have like an Ashland's Got Talent competition.
Well, they do that. They do the Clocker Idol.
Do they do it with all the these kids are just such great singers. I'm so impressed.
They're going to do Announcer Idol pretty soon. I think it's you, me, Bob Thacker, and your son Chase. So
Nice.
those tickets will be at a premium. But we got the Millis Mohawks in town tonight. They're at 3-3. And our Ashland Clockers over 500 first time.
Yep.
4-3 for first-year coach Ray LeBay.
Yep.
So I
think 3-game winning streak, right?
Yeah.
Medfield, Bellingham, and Norton last week.
Yeah, and we'll see. Yeah, Millis has played some common opponents. I think they won 3-1 against a Norton squad that we handled pretty easily. And starting it off will be freshman Allison Politica, who's been pretty strong with her serve all year.
Blocked at the net, but it falls down. That's going to go to Millis. They're going to draw first blood here tonight in the first set, up 1-0.
Yeah, and we'll try and get the names of the Millis players. I'm on that side. We're in the cheap seats tonight, but we didn't have a
top of the gym.
Yeah, we didn't have a roster, so we just got it late. So we'll try and get the names. Serving is Jane Connors.
Okay, nice little touch play by Kylie Cardosa. Millis equals it, but serves into the net.
Yeah.
So quickly 1-1 here in the first set, and heading back to the line, Cassie Morella for the Clockers.
Serve, nice set.
There's the ace.
Great set by Briones, put away by number 5, Mary Gatz.
Already, Millis already looking stronger than Ashland's previous opponent, Bellingham. It's going to be a much tougher matchup tonight for the Clockers.
Yeah. Gavoni coming in there, libero. Trying to do some research, see if it's any relation to longtime Babson coach Norm Gavoni.
Sneha with the dig.
LeBay and Taylor Simpson from deep. Simpson again.
Okay, and Millis can't handle that one, so point for the Clockers, 2-2.
Simpson's just hitting with more power, more confidence every match.
Anna Alvis just into the game, into the match here for Kylie Cardosa.
Yadav. Good to see. Nice first serve. She's been struggling. Double hit.
Certainly got to be a boost of confidence for Sneha to get that first one in.
She's got her parents in the first row. Yadav to serve, leading 3-2. Beautiful serve. Little side spin on that one.
And caught the corner. So make it 4-2, Clockers. Ziadab will continue to serve.
And that's
here
our
for
first
Ashland.
Marathon Deli hit the spot moment. I want to thank our sponsor, Marathon Deli. Always hits the spot. Good play by Gavoni to let that one go.
I thought she touched it, but call goes against the Clockers, and that one does sail far out of bounds there off of.
So I'm not convinced yet that Yadav is back with her serve. Gonzalez to Simpson.
Oh, well played. Just kind of a running start. Beautiful form and drops it for the point.
Was it LeBay with the set to Simpson? See that all year long.
Yeah, I think
She's definitely the best setter on the squad.
might have been Ali Politica who just stepped out.
Could have been. We'll go to replay.
Oh, good hard serve by LeBay. Had to avoid the double hit. Taylor Simpson can't get a full block out of that one. So got a really tight game going here, Rob. Early on, 5-4 in the first set. Clockers up by 1, but Millis with the serve.
And it's Marin Sear to serve. Good serve, Simpson.
Nice little touch.
Out of bounds.
Yep.
So LeBay uses the finesse as
That's
much
a nice
as he
heads-up
will.
play.
Yeah. He's in a kind of a tough spot to set it and just good alternative.
Coach LeBay making frequent substitutions here in the first
Sims,
set.
oh, huge spin on that serve.
So Cassie Morella just came in before that point. Beautiful serve, as you mentioned. 7-4. We've got a timeout on the floor with the Clockers up by 3.
This could be one of the earliest timeouts of the year.
And certainly with, like, it's still a very close game. It's only 3 points. I'm a little surprised for the early timeout called by Millis.
Yeah, they haven't done a lot wrong on the, but obviously the coach saw something.
Saw something, exactly.
So, going to mention we just taped part of an episode of Clocker Talk where we gave a wrap-up of the last couple weeks of varsity sports. You can watch that on WACA-TV and email us if you have some questions for us or want to see segments, don't want to see segments.
Yep.
And that is clockertalk@wacatv.com.
And Rob, I just want to mention quickly, kind of a tease for this next episode. Kind of excited about getting a couple of interviews from sports that we don't normally give a lot of airtime to. So we've got interviews both from the golf team and from field hockey.
Yes.
So looking forward to that.
Oh, another tremendous serve.
Oh, a miscommunication there on the Clocker side. Ball goes out of bounds off Yadav. 2-point game now. Clocker's still up, but Millis with the serve.
Yeah, that top spin from Taylor Simpson being one of the taller players with that good reach. Really was diving down. So who's this? Number 1, that's your call. Nora Dragelowicz. Cassie Morella. Somebody into the net, though.
Yeah. Either way, that was going Ashland's way.
No, it was
Oh, the Clocker went in.
Yeah.
Oh, the call went against the Clockers.
Yeah, one of the front
Okay.
people for either stepped over, but it was a nice hit by Morella. All for naught. As Dragelowicz serves again. Simpson, good turn.
That's trouble. Well played by Millis. Nice recovery. They didn't panic there, and it's
Nope.
the volley continues.
A little bit of a miss hit by Morella. Good save by Yadav. Morella again.
Tough play there is Cece LeBay a little bit out of position. Couldn't quite get the handle on that one. And I got to tell you, this Millis team impresses me so far. They're playing good fundamental volleyball here.
Yeah, that was the point of the night. That was somehow the point goes to Ashland.
Wow. There must have been a net violation there or something.
Net violation, foot over the middle line, one of those. We'll catch it on the replay.
Sure.
And you can catch it on the replay at WACA-TV. Check us out on the YouTube channel.
Okay, so here's
Probably
Sophia.
trending in the top 10 million. Oh,
Okay. Point goes to the Clocker. They're going to mention Sofia Gonzalez back there serving now. We saw her have a great game her last time out, or at least the last game that we broadcast here from Ashland.
if I had to use one word to describe, consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't try and overpower anything, just mixes up the spins here and there. Ooh, a little back and forth at the
Right
net.
at the net. Okay, with the block by Kylie Cardosa. Nice play there. Point goes to the Clockers, and the one word I would have described was deceptive. Sofia Gonzalez, kind of to the point you're making.
Yeah, some very consistent deceptiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Good top spin.
Gonzalez passes up to the front and just over by LeBay. They'll reset here.
There's a good chance for the Clockers here. Nice hit by Morella.
A diving save there by Simpson.
Yeah.
Hard serve, and
Morella.
Part.
Coach LeBay liked that one. So did the
Absolutely.
fans. I liked it.
Again, we're seeing some really terrific play here so far from both sides, Rob.
Yeah. 11-6.
That was almost a knuckleball. There was no rotation on that ball as it came over the net.
It's so deceiving. Like I said, it's not, and it's not too hard. But it's got that spin,
And she can place it.
and it just makes them play it. You can't hit it into the net at this level.
Just as you say it, Rob.
Well, I meant more so on the serve, but
Right.
that too. But you just can't give points away. If you can avoid the unforced errors, that's a good starting point. Gonzalez on a great service run. Good set.
Point goes to Millis. Every time I see a set like that where they bring it almost all the way in, it always looks like a carry to me.
And number 10 taking a seat for Ashland. Is that Elves?
Number 10, yeah, Anna Alvis.
Yeah. And Yadav comes back in to receive the serve. And, it paints the line. Yeah, Yadav is up a little bit further than normal, as they haven't been really overpowering with their serve.
So Isabella Briones serving here for Millis. Backs Morella up a bit to Yadav up top, back to Morella. A little too much off that one. Into
Right
the net.
idea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was a good give and go. They were good communication. They both knew what was going on there. But Morella just took too much off that. I think she was trying to catch them off guard and a little change of pace.
Good.
Smart play by Morella. She could see that one spinning out of bounds.
Yeah, realizing she was almost on the line.
Mhm.
So the lead was down to 4, now 5 after that mini run by Millis. And who do we have back here? Allison.
Allie Politica, yep.
Allie. That's how she's affectionately known. Oh, yes.
That looked like trouble, but just enough to get over.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if she makes an adjustment here.
Allie
Can't keep
Politica,
going back to that one too many times.
just a freshman. Another one that's gaining more and more confidence as the season progresses.
Definitely altered her serve there.
Yadav, good set from Morella.
Got it over the front line and dropped it in between the two lines. Beautiful play, great placement by Morella. Point goes to the Clockers. They're up 16-9 now, the first set.
Word must be filtering around about the Clocker success, because the student section's starting to
fill up.
fill up. Everybody
job.
loves a winner. Morella
Let it go.
again.
Blocked at the net, recovered by Morella. Still in play.
Morella.
Another
Oh,
block. Clockers have nothing to be ashamed for in losing that point. That was
No.
just terrific play on both sides of the net, and you just have to hope that
Hats
this
off.
doesn't feed a run by Millis.
hats off to Millis and Jane Connors. Masks off. Can we? No. Jane Connors serving.
Into
and
the net.
That answers your question. 17-10. I know you're hoping for straight sets so you can get home and watch the Cowboys game. What
Got a
happened there?
violation here. It's going to go Clocker way.
Yeah, they were moving or something or not set.
Mm-hmm. Coach is questioning that call. And by the way, Rob, again, we talked about this off camera. It's the Eagles game tonight, not the Cowboys game. The Eagles are playing the Cowboys, but the Eagles game is tonight on Monday Night Football.
I'm expecting a big night from Elliott. Two, maybe 3 touchdowns.
I need a really bad night by Elliott and Prescott. I need a big night from Miles Sanders. Logan and I both need that for our respective fantasy football leagues.
I have not won a week. I'm 0-4 in my 2 leagues combined. I could salvage both leagues with a good. Oh, nice. Good save.
They looked a little discombobulated there. They were not ready for how that ball bounced around.
I mean, that almost worked out. It was a good play by the coach questioning the call. It was almost like a mini timeout.
Right, iced him.
She didn't get charged for it.
Sure.
It was Maria Gavoni.
That's a deep serve and out.
We both called it.
Read
By
all
the
way
way,
by the back
you love the
line.
horse racing references. One of the first horses that I bought when I went back into the harness racing industry back in the 90s, the horse's name was Deep. D-E-E-P. It's the first horse we won with.
Oh, Yadav's still having trouble here tonight. Another hard serve, sails out of bounds. 19-12 now Clockers.
Deep and Sharp Tuxedo. We bought them at the same time. Second week we owned them. They won in back-to-back races.
Nice.
Yeah, it was terrific.
I'd love to read your autobiography someday, Rob. Really had some horse racing in your background?
Sure.
That's awesome.
I love Sharp Tuxedo.
Oh, that one found the line off the net, bounced on the line. Point goes to Millis. They're now down 19-13 here in the first set.
This was at the old Foxborough Raceway before it was torn down for that eyesore of a stadium, Patriot Place. Who do we got back here? Is that Leah Abraham, number 7? Good serve.
Yadav calls for it. Oh, I just love that cross-court spike.
God, thank God the table wasn't there.
Right, right. You can take.
Again.
Got away with one there. That one probably would have gone out of bounds.
Good job by Singer.
Simpson just hauls it over.
Oh, a little low on the set. Yadav, good save. Back to Simpson, had to get it over.
They're still having some troubles with those sets, Rob, in this volley. Oh, bad miscommunication by Millis, and the Clockers get a point. 20-13 Clockers.
A good job by Ashley just keeping it alive.
Okay, Ashley Emershek coming into the game now for Ali Politica. And Cece LeBay on the back line trying to close the first set out for the Clockers. (21-13). It's almost like she had targeted somebody on that back line.
And if we were drafting players, Ashley would definitely have like one of those up signals, like a rising price.
Sure.
She's definitely up and coming. Is that Cardoso? No.
Oh. Okay, went out of bounds.
Yeah.
I thought there was a miscommunication. They both watched it drop to the floor, but they watched it.
And it was, I
it was
think,
out of
Ashley
bounds.
that put it back.
So you've got Simpson, Amershek, and Alvis on the front line right now for the Clockers.
With LeBay, a rocket.
Just skimmed the top of the net. Almost impossible to play that one for the back line of Millis. 22-13 Clockers.
All a blur to Gavoni. LeBay, 2 more to serve out the set.
Yeah, that was deep. That was deep.
As soon as I said it.
Yep. So 23-14 now, Clockers. This will be Marin Sir serving for Millis. That one's going to go right over for Simpson and sails out of bounds.
And I think it's pronounced Sear.
Oh, is it Sear?
And the reason I know that, another harness racing, there was a trainer, part-time driver, David Sear, and that's how it was pronounced, C-Y-R. God, I never knew harness racing would come in so handy at this stage in my life.
Blocked at the net, and point goes to the Clockers.
Taylor Simpson with the big hand.
And
that's
head
the
on
first.
back.
That's the first set.
I thought that was.
Is that 2 points when you put it?
Yeah, I
back
thought
like
that was 24. The scoreboard has it at 25.
The little.
It's been corrected. It's been corrected. So Simpson back to serve, looking to close out the first
I
set
wonder
for the
if that's a
Clockers.
sign of things to come. Good
Nice
serve.
dig. Again, that looked like a bit like a carry. Oh,
Good
a nice recovery
save
by
all
LeBay.
around.
That one gets deflected at the net, but thought that sailed out of bounds. It's going to be called Clocker way. So the Clockers take the first set 25-15.
This is the most boisterous crowd I've heard all season long. Not happy with the call by the longtime referee.
So the teams will switch side here for the second set. And what do you think, Robbie? What are your quick observations here from the first set?
I mean, the team's scrappy. They just do what has to be done. They didn't play nothing, flashy, but they keep the ball alive. And I think probably definitely surprised that Millis is playing as well to Millis for a really strong set. Didn't really necessarily translate into the final score of that set. It was 25-10,
25-15.
15, yeah.
Yep.
But still a competitive set. We'll take it. I struggle, and I know I've been harping on it for like 3 matches in a row, but Yadav's serve. She made her first 2, and now she's missed her second 2 serves consecutively.
Yeah, again, I mean, she just seems to be having trouble identifying that right spot, like in her rotation.
Yeah, and when you hit it as hard, like we talked about the pitcher, the release point.
The release point, exactly.
But when you hit it that hard, a fraction of an inch on the angle is all the difference in the world. So maybe you take something off and kind of work backwards and build up to that again. I don't know. I'm not a volleyball coach. I know my harness racing. I know a little bit about football.
Well, speaking of football, Rob.
Oh, I thought you were going to say speaking of harness racing. I got all excited. Yeah, speaking of football.
What do the U.S. Postal Service and the New York Jets have in common?
Oh, my God, wait. Bad dad joke of the day. What was it again? I wasn't on. Yeah, go ahead.
What does the U.S. Postal Service and the New York Jets have in common?
Both have trouble delivering something to that effect.
Yep. Neither deliver on Sunday.
Oh. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. And
I'm getting a thumbs up from Tom Hamilton, one of our cameramen here tonight. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah. Shout out to our cameraman Tom Hamilton and Nick Cunningham and our
producer
conductor
extraordinaire.
I like to call him the conductor. It's
the
like
maestro?
an orchestra. Yeah, the maestro.
I think that's what we should start calling him from now on.
Yeah, the maestro, Connor Donovan. I'm all for that.
So, Rob, while we're waiting for the second set to begin, I wanted to mention, you had Team Jake had their walk on Saturday for.
We did for the Jimmy Fun Walk Your Way. We did it a week early. Next week is the national one. It's not on the marathon route. You walk your own way because of COVID. But yeah, we did a little bar crawl, and that's what we thought Jake would want. And our team, with the donations of a lot of these people, actually Taylor Simpson and her mom, Jen Simpson, walked with our team. We raised, up to now, just over $22,000.
Wow, that's phenomenal. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big number.
Yeah, a lot of generous people.
It's going to a great cause.
Yeah. We're going to earmark our funds specifically for osteosarcoma research within the Dana-Farber. But if you get a certain amount, they allow you to dedicate it to a certain area. And not a lot of progress in that area, osteosarcoma, since way back when.
Oh, beautiful read by LeBay. She takes off the speed, just drops one in over the front line for the point.
I don't think the fans like the announcers clapping, but I just love a smart play.
Absolutely.
Sophia Gonzalez, see if she can get hot again. Gavoni into outer space.
So the Clockers come out strong here in the second set. They're up 2-0.
Oh yeah, good move. Switching sides to
fans stay with their players.
Yeah, good move.
So Gonzalez here to serve again for the Clockers.
Going for the shutout. A lot of spin on that one.
Too hot to handle. Went off of Jane Connors there. Another point for the Clockers.
That almost had like a underspin, like a 56-degree wedge or something. Texas wedge. No, wait, that's not it.
All kinds of trouble there for Millis. Make it 4-0 Clockers here in the second set.
subbing in Maddie Adams.
And Isabella Briones will have a seat on the bench.
Look for a timeout after the next point.
Gonzalez
This
serve just
one-
is really giving them all kinds of trouble right now.
Deceiving, consistent. I think those are two excellent words that we chose.
This is deep. Okay.
Great job by Yadav. Morella. Excuse
LeBay.
me, LeBay. Yeah, thank you.
Getting power and power on both sides right now. Over to
Politica.
Simpson. Gets it past Maria Garoni. And I got to wonder, Rob, if she hadn't put a hand on that, if that would have sailed out of bounds. But
I don't know. I thought trajectory it was pretty low. But so that's one of the things that Ashland has now is it used to be just LeBay at the beginning of the season with the setter, but Politica has turned into just a great consistent setter as well. So they got two people up there.
okay.
Cardoso. I don't even think she had to touch that. I don't know if it
No,
made
that
it
was
over.
Julia Olmsted. Put it right into the net. So 6-0 Clockers.
I mean, it's too early to talk shutout, but good set.
Yadav probably could have let that one go.
Absolutely.
And Politica can't quite get there in time. So the ball drops.
That
Point
was
for Millis. They're on the board now.
Marin Sear with the kill.
Okay, Juliana Singer coming into the game now for Gonzalez. This will be her first minutes of the night. This one could go, oh, thought it was going to go long, but it found the inside of the line. Point goes to Millis. 6-2 now. It's Coach LeBay doing it all, tracking down that errant ball.
He wants to get home for the Cowboys game, too. He's trying to
Eagles
move it on.
game. Eagles game.
Think
I guess it's all perspective.
Well, maybe we'll have to wear the other person's jersey next, the
Ooh,
loser.
I like the sound of that.
I mean, I feel like the 3 points, though, it's
What do we got? Got a net violation on Millis. Point goes to the Clockers. Make it 7-2 now. Okay, Yadav heading back to serve. Anna Alves comes back in. Kylie Cardosa out.
good serve. Okay.
Okay, that looked like that was Mary Gatz going over the top. Made it look easy. Gets an easy point there for Millis. Make it 7-3 Clockers now. Millis with the serve.
Was that a movie by your
Over the top?
yeah?
Yeah,
your
Sylvester Stallone, but I believe that was arm wrestling.
Yes, it was.
Millis with an unforced error there. Ball go back to the Clockers. Okay, Ron, I'm going to
Have
put
you ever
on,
seen the movie?
I have.
Okay.
I'm a little
Seen
ashamed to
part
say
of it.
that
The
I
kid
have.
that was in there was in General Hospital. That's Mikey, I think, from General
Okay,
Hospital.
that's probably an observation you should have kept to yourself.
Yeah, well. Well, I think he was also in that movie Taps.
Okay. Nice play there. Clockers get the point.
Oh no, was it Ricky Schroeder in the movie, or was it?
No, I think you're thinking of the Champ.
Yeah.
Ricky Schroeder was the kid in the Champ.
Oh,
I think with
God.
Ryan O'Neal, maybe?
yeah. Talk about a tearjerker.
Oh, yeah.
You had a trivia question. LeBay serving, huge serve.
Right back over the net.
That's going to be a nice set for Ashland.
Back set. Well
Oh!
played there by Siri Bashina. I know in the last game we broadcast from here, Rob, she was having some trouble with those hits, but
Yeah, the timing seemed to be off a little bit.
She
She's
was
kind of
right on
hitting
that
it with her
time.
knuckles, but yeah, that one she got a great piece. LeBay again. Fun to watch LeBay serve.
not this time, though.
If you're Millis,
So make it 10-3 Clockers here.
I'll make it 10-4
Oh.
in a second.
Really?
It was 10-3. Hold on. What was your trivia question?
Oh, we'll get to it. It
All
can,
right,
it
but
can,
hold
it
on.
can wait.
I'm waiting for the. It was. Trust me, they're behind. Ooh.
Tough break
Anna
there.
Alves.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
CC LeBay
see,
fed her
fans
nicely.
are calling. Scores wrong. It's 10-4.
Okay, make it 11 for the Clockers. The scoreboard still showing 4 for Millis. We'll see how this one plays out. As we get Gonzalez coming back into the game for Singer. And back on the line, Taylor Simpson. Dug out nicely by Millis. All the way across, but too hard. Too far for Maddie Adams to track down. Point goes to the Clockers.
So, little history. Her parents were big Taylor Swift, Jennifer Simpson fans, and that's how we're like, oh, well, let's merge them together.
Interesting.
That has no grain of truth
I don't think
whatsoever.
I've ever met anybody who's named for Taylor Swift.
No, she's not. Oh, tough play. Ooh.
Point goes to the Clockers.
And I was watching Bacina as she got really close to the net.
You know, there are those who believe that my son Chase is named for the Phillies' great second baseman Chase Utley. As that serve too hot for Nora
Dragelowicz, yeah.
Too hot for her to handle. Make it 14-4 now for the Clockers as Simpson continues to serve for the Clockers.
Oh, nice. Good recovery. They can keep it alive. Good hit.
That one sailed over the net barely, and the Clockers can't recover. Ball drops. Point goes to Millis.
I have to give a round of applause. That was a nice job by Millis to
okay, so
get that
Julia
point.
Olmsted, the captain, comes into the game, subbing for Nora.
And Mary Gatz to serve. Solid serve. LeBay.
Simpson to LeBay. Gonzalez finds the hole in the back corner for the point.
Just seeing a lot of smart play. It's
okay.
exciting.
Kylie Cardosa now in for Yadav.
Don't forget your trivia. I love trivia.
This isn't so much trivia. This is just going to be more like asking you to make esoteric references.
Like, what does esoteric mean? Oh my God, so at the golf thing on Friday, I had a conversation with the 3 other people when we were eating dinner. What is a host? Plethora.
Rank them in order of
We were
quantity.
trying to figure out what's more, is it a host or a plethora? We had a really
I still think
in-depth.
Marriott is the greatest of all 3 of those.
Turns out, some good play. Simpson smartly just gets
I thought
it
she was
over.
going to wind up there, and she pulled it back. Blocked at the net by Cardosa. And then driven into the net by Brooke Whalen. Point goes to the Clockers. Make it 16-6 here in the second set. Clockers won the first one. They're up 10 here in the second.
Yeah, it's hard to get a definitive answer for any of those hosts, but host
It is a bit subjective.
Host, you know, in the context of that definition was almost like 15 or more.
I would have to respectfully disagree with that.
Well, you take it up
Ali
with
Politica takes
Merriam-Webster.
one into the net. I see you and I raise you a Funkin' Wagnall.
Careful, this is public access. All right.
Serving now for Millis' Jane Connors. Millis down 16-7 to the Clockers.
Not bad.
Yadav digs it out to Politica. Well played here by the Clockers. Millis can't recover.
Cardoso with another kill.
So Sofia Gonzalez back here. She's the one that started things off in this set for the Clockers. Let's see how far she can take them this time.
Yeah, 6-0 run, I believe, to start. Double hit.
Or
carry.
Carry. I mean, just the way she kind of rotated as she passed it.
Yes, that's the universal call for a carry.
So 18-7 Clockers. Gonzalez to serve.
Side spin.
Into the net. Well, that was already 3 hits. You can't play that one. 19-7 Clockers.
Yeah, if you watch Gonzalez closely, that's what she does. She'll mix up the spin. Side spin, top spin.
Oh, nice
hustle,
recovery.
Yadav.
Yadav hustling. She cleared that. She did not clear the post.
No, but a heck of an effort. Good round of applause for both squads there.
Okay, Nora back in here for Millis. Maria Garoni has a seat on the bench.
Was it Garoni or V? I thought it was a V. I know Gavoni's. It could be.
Oh, yeah, that could go either way. I read it as an R. You read
Yeah.
it as a V.
Yeah, only because I knew a couple Gavoni's. Oh!
A wonderful play by
Sear.
Marion Sear
Yeah.
for Millis. They're still down 10 here. Clockers 19-9 over Millis.
Seems like Millis is just maybe one player, two players away. Good serve.
Just cleared the net.
Oh, Cardoso wanted to do that light put back, but
I got screened by the line judge there. I thought she was going to carry.
She was near this green line. She was just a little further away than she's used to.
Mhm.
Hit it into the net. Politica.
Simpson cross court, deflected and down.
All day long. Politica to Simpson.
Okay, Cardosa out. Alvis in. Yadav to serve. That was probably her best serve of the night, Rob.
It was. I agree.
21-10 Clockers. I mean, again, she came out in the first set, two really good serves to open. Struggling since then, but that absolutely her best serve of the night.
Great job.
What do we got?
A net foul violation by Millis.
That was starting to turn into a really good volley, too, but point goes to the Clockers, 22-10.
It's a great job by Yadav to get that kill back.
Too hard. Nice play by Stephen Marks, the athletic director, behind the baseline.
He's quick. People don't give enough credit. He's a lot more athletic than
Yeah, he's
he
another one
appears.
I would describe as deceptive.
Yes. Powerful.
Point goes to the Clockers as that one goes out of bounds. I was going to say, Rob, on that play, it looked like Alvis had a little trouble with their footwork as that ball went over the net. But Clockers up 23-11 here late in the second set. And Cece LeBay trying to close things out here for the Clockers. Same thing, very little rotation there, acting almost like a knuckleball as it dove to the floor once it cleared the net.
Yeah, it's deceiving. When you see the ball coming, it just, like you said, just drops. The bottom falls out. Another good serve.
This is a little bit of trouble. Nice recovery by Mills. Can they get it over the net?
Out.
They do, but it's out of bounds. Set number 2 goes to the Clockers, 25-11.
Right out of the gate on Sofia Gonzalez's 6-0 service run. And just never really looked back.
No, this one never really, that set never really felt like it was in doubt. Again, Mills is playing good volleyball, but right now the Clockers are just too much for them on both sides of the net, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, Millis looks like they have 1-2 players that can maybe, get up and hit it hard, attempt at the kill shot, but they're just getting to everything.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the Millis team. Again, based on their record coming in tonight, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I'm seeing some really good fundamental volleyball from them. Good passing, good digs, good sets.
Yeah, that Bellingham match we called last week. Again, you could see it was a young squad, and it was almost like
a little overwhelmed.
You kind of wanted them to be able to play a little bit better and win a few more points. But I'm sure they'll get there. Every squad goes through their growing pains, but this is competitive.
So really quick, Rob, before we get into the third set, I just want to go back for a moment to
the walk.
To the walk, right? Because we were talking earlier. There's still an opportunity for folks to donate if they missed it the first time around.
Yeah. So thank you for bringing that up. So if somebody wants to donate, it's for the Jimmy Fund Walk. It's you go to jimmyfundwalk.org, and you can search for us by team. It's it's Silver Strong with a space in between. Or you can donate to a specific person. My daughter, Ashland, graduate in 2020, I believe she graduated. Yeah. She is the team captain, Hallie, Halle. silver, you can donate specifically to her or any member on the team. So we had a lot of walkers. We had a couple of Hallie's friends that graduated from Blackstone Valley Tech, and they had lost a close friend of theirs who was a member of the Blackstone Valley football team, Tony Gonzalez. Yeah, the same name. But, yeah, he passed away a year and a half, 2 years ago from brain cancer. So, yeah, it's just out there. It's too much. So.
Okay, so Team Silver Strong, jimmyfunwalk.org.
Yep.
Or you can look up Hallie Silver on the website. One way or another, the funds can go to either of them. And again,
yeah, once you get to that jimmyfunwalk.org, you can donate by team or donate by individual. So, yeah, and we just want to try and cure cancer. So they do some amazing things over there. And I was reading, I follow some of these websites, and there was a picture of somebody with, I don't know, it was leukemia or one of the other blood cancers, but the survival rate on whatever this childhood cancer was is now 83%, whatever it was, you know. And so, I mean, lots of strides are being made, you know, every day, every year, cancer research, but not enough. So.
no, well, have to keep raising funds. You know,
You were at a fundraiser. You were at a fundraiser.
You're right. You're right.
Crohn's and colitis. I have Crohn's disease. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
See? I thought you went to it because of me. And
no, unfortunately, I do know a couple of people who have Crohn's.
I was diagnosed when I was 16 with Crohn's disease.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize you were dealing with that for so long.
Yeah. So, good job. Your group, your whole dinner raised a lot of money. Was it,
yeah,
40,
I mean,
40,000, 400?
Yeah, I mean, they just there was one moment in the program where they just stopped the casino night. They brought everybody into the center of the big tent out on the lawn on D, and they just started doing a fundraiser right there. People could donate right off their phones, and they had a screen right up there, and you could see in real time the people who were okay with not being anonymous.
Where was the event held?
It was the lawn on D, or the lawn at D in Boston, right by the Boston Convention, South Boston Convention Center. And it was the second year that they were doing that Royal Flush fundraiser for Crohn's and colitis. And yeah, I mean, I think the initial goal for that one part of the program was to raise $25,000. In midstream, they raised the goal to $35,000, and they still hit it. And again, that was just in that one part of the program, and they raised a lot of money that night with the tickets to the event, the fundraising, the raffles, and so on.
Awesome. As we get ready to serve off on the third set, Allison Politica, the other consistent server. Good.
Nice recovery by Yadav. Yeah. Over to LeBay. A little bit on her back foot there to get it over. Recovery by Yadav, set by Politica. Over the net and down.
Cardoso.
Well placed by Kylie Cardoso.
That's what I was saying before. Politica just not as good as LeBay. I don't want to take anything, but she's getting there. It's not much of a drop-off.
Freshman. She's doing a great job out there. This one is on the line. Yes! Caught the line. 2-0 Clockers here in the third set. In case you're just joining us, the Clockers took set number 1, 25-15. Set number 2, 25-11. And looking to send all these fans home a little early tonight, hoping to go straight sets tonight. Starting to see those good fundamentals we talked about earlier from Millis starting to fall apart a little bit here in the third set.
If the Eagles win tonight,
yes,
I will wear a Phillies jersey that you bring in next Monday night.
Okay.
And if
we have it on record,
if the Cowboys win, you're wearing my Ezekiel Elliott jersey.
The Cowboys are favored in this game. I need like some points.
You only have to wear it for 2 sets. I have to wear it for 3. I'll tell you what. If the Cowboys win by, let's see what's happening here. Hold on. Good recovery.
Did she stay off?
No, she went over the line.
Okay.
It was a good try. I'll tell you what. If the Cowboys win by 3 or less, it's a push.
Okay. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, because I do expect the Cowboys to win tonight, but I always root for the Eagles.
Please.
Always.
So you only expect them to win by, you expect them to win by a lot?
The Cowboys?
Yeah.
I expect them to win by more than 3. The Eagles are a flawed team this year. I am not
Hey,
impressed.
you put your money where your mouth is.
Well,
I mean, Vegas has it
I'm
at
putting
3.
my
Do
money
you know?
where my brain is.
Is that my phone? That's yours. I'll get something in for you right now.
Okay, Clocker's up 5-1. Gonzalez serving.
Oh, nice serve.
Yadav digs it out to Politica.
Good set to Simpson.
That was deflected on the way over and down for the point for the Clockers.
As Leah Abraham got a hand on it.
Okay, Gonzalez looking to go on another run here for the Clockers. They're up 6-1 right now.
Knuckleball.
A little trouble with the set, but gets it over. Yadav now. Over to LeBay. Deep. Right
Good
at the
line.
net.
Oh, good block.
Cardoso with the block and gets the point for the Clockers. 7-1.
One thing I've noticed about the Clockers as the season's progressed is they're really good with those like little hits into the net, stuff like that. They just know how
Playing
to keep
off
it
the
alive.
net. Yep, Yep. A little trouble with that dig, but they get it out.
Oh, that was going long. Good hustle. Oh, double
nice
hit.
Nice try by Gonzalez, but double hit. Running toward the back line. But nice little run there for Gonzalez. 7-2 now, Clockers.
Singer into the game, and Gonzalez goes out.
Millis is captain Julia Olmsted serving here for the Millis.
Teardrop serve.
A little miscommunication there, but Yadav is able to get it. Terrific overhand by Taylor Simpson for the point. Pull the serve right back. 8-2 Clockers. Yadav going in to serve, and now Alvis comes back in for Cardoso. As again, LeBay continues throughout the night. Coach LeBay substituting frequently. Yadav with a terrific serve. This is trouble for Millis. They play it beautifully and get to reset here. Yadav digs it out to Politica, to Simpson, hard. And again, the inexperience. That one would have gone out of bounds. And instead, Maddie Adams chooses to play it, but knocks it out of bounds on the side. So Yadav looking to serve again here, up 9-2. And again, too hard. 9-3 now, Clockers. Sarabia, earlier tonight we were talking about Sylvester Stallone.
As we always do.
A little more recently, we were talking Philadelphia. You know what those two things have in common, of course.
Well, Rocky.
The
which
Rocky
is why I
films.
mentioned Over the Top. I figured you'd know all of Sylvester Stallone's
Point goes
library.
for CeCe LeBay there, 10-3.
Resume.
So I was going to have some fun, see if you could name what's your favorite non-mainstream Stallone movie. Anybody can say Rocky or Rambo or any of those series.
Oh, Copland.
That's a good choice. Point here goes to Millis. Okay, interesting. You know, I would have. I thought, you know, again, not as a quality film, but just to go kind of off the board a little bit, perhaps Cobra.
Cobra. I know of it. I never really watched it. Yeah.
Certainly wouldn't rank Stop or My Mom Will
Nighthawks?
Shoot.
Was it Nighthawks? Was that another? I don't know.
I'll give you Nighthawks.
I don't even know if it was. I'm just saying. Could have said anything.
Millis with a miss hit. Jane Connors was going for the kill off the side of her hand, out of bounds. Clockers up 11-4, and Taylor Simpson serving for the Clockers as Gonzalez comes back in. Singer sits down. Too hot to handle. Point goes to the Clockers, make it 12-4. Okay, let me ask you this. In terms of the Rocky films, and pretending, of course, that Rocky V never actually happened, what's your favorite Rocky movie?
The fact that you even know there's like a Rocky V and the quality of it is very concerning to me. I personally had never actually even seen Rocky till about 6 months ago. When
Chase
it was
saw
on,
Rocky
it was
before
on,
you did.
It was on during the COVID shutdown, and I'm like, you know what? I've seen every other movie 8 times. Tommy Boy.
Oh, another miss hit by Millis.
Tommy Boy, Airplane, Joe Dirt.
Sure.
You know, I'm like, gotta watch it. So, I'm
So
gonna.
are you telling me you've only seen the first Rocky movie?
That is correct.
Oh, Rob.
Oh. Good discipline by
Yep.
Ashland to not.
Not reach over.
Yep.
Good point.
Stay home.
So Taylor Simpson on a little bit of a run here, 15-4 clockers. LeBay.
Gotta get it over. Does so nicely, Gonzalez.
So Simpson and LeBay combining on terrific hits on the back line to save that point.
And that's gonna be so frustrating for Millis. That was, 99 times out of 100, it's gonna be a winner. They're just stopping everything.
Look at the way that shot just dropped over the net. Look at them still diving and hustle and the effort here. They're up 16-5, but you'd never know it.
Big round of applause from the fans and Coach LeBay. And, in talking with Coach LeBay, first-year coach, but he's been coaching in, different areas and coached at Marion back in the day. But he was never really down on the squad. He kind of felt like they would be good. And, when they lost the first 2 games, another huge spike. Was that LeBay or Amershek? Yeah. And that was one person we talked about after the Medfield game, too.
That whole play was just textbook.
But he was always optimistic, like the team was going to come together and just give it a little time. And
it's like Hoosiers.
There you go. He had to break them down to
build them
back up. Yeah.
Ooh, one-handed. Set by Simpson. Gonzalez over, and again, almost found the hole. Just beautifully placed. Reset here for both teams. LeBay sets. A little touch by Cardosa, and the point goes to the Clockers, 18-5.
Yeah. And I heard, CC LeBay basically said, hey, if my dad's not the coach, I don't play. Coach stays, I stay. I play. No. Another Hoosiers reference.
Sure.
In case somebody just tuned in.
That's got to be a double hit. Either way, point goes to the Clockers. I was waiting for you to make a picket fence reference.
You love the picket fence.
I do love the picket fence. So, in my book, they're all winners.
So this is Al's?
Yeah.
Whoa, nice serve.
How did that not touch the net? That one
just felt, really?
I don't know what that call was. I saw LeBay's hand go over the line, but the penalty, the foul
12,
got called before that.
They stepped over the line, I believe.
Okay, 20-5 now. Clockers late here in the third set.
Just dominating, just steamrolling this team
This is
wide.
Sailing out of bounds. She knows it. Look at that face.
Who sings Sailing?
Christopher Cross.
There you go. Sail on. Who sings Sail on?
I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I can't believe I got
can
Christopher
you not know?
Cross.
Sail on.
There's a little bit of an age difference between us. I don't know all the music you know.
I'm not asking you to sing it. I'm just. Oh.
Gonzalez
In
got
between.
caught. Yeah, not knowing what to do there.
Yeah. Commodores.
Commodores. Okay, yeah, no. You could have given me 100 guesses. I wasn't
Who
going to
sings Come Sail Away?
I knew you were going to ask me that next.
Really?
You
You could have thrown it
to
back on
LeBay.
me.
Gonzalez into the nets.
Good little run here by Millis. They were down 25. He scored 3 in a row.
Jane Connors serving here for Millis. Yadav digs it out.
She's got a little
LeBay.
side spin on it.
Cardosa can't clear the net there. It's 20-9 now. So out of the 3 sets tonight, Rob, just 1 timeout called, and that by Millis early on. Gonzalez to LeBay, back to Gonzalez. Right at the net. Simpson up front to LeBay. Gonzalez, a harder one, and finds a hole. Untouched, that ball drops in for the point, 21-9.
Impressive that she got that trajectory. I mean, she's probably about 5'4", 5'5". I'm 5'6", so I'm thinking, you know. But that thing really came down quickly.
Yeah, she has great court vision, Rob. Able to always seems to be able to find that hole.
The Michael Jordan of volleyball, or Steve Nash.
I don't think Olmsted expected that one to clear the net. Yadav backs up to Politica, to Gonzalez. Millis sets up here. Free ball. Simpson, not a great pass up front. Politica can't get to it. Point goes to Millis, 21-10.
One of her first mistakes of the night. Nothing to hang your head about.
Hey, Maddie Adams checking in now as Brooke Whalen has a seat. And Adams to serve for Millis. Running jump serve by Adams. Cardosa almost found the hole. And then a mistake by Millis. Ball goes out of bounds. 22-10 for the Clockers as they regain the serve. And Gonzalez heading back to try and close things out tonight for the Clockers. Yadav digs it out, up to Politica. Over to LeBay, hard serve
found the
down.
corner. Exclamation point.
You can't stop her, you can only hope to contain her.
Gonzalez, 2 points away from the win.
Dug out a bit awkwardly, but they recover. That one arm push over the net. Yadav up to the front line. Simpson just frees it over. Cross court set. Yadav can't quite get there.
Marin Sear with the kill.
Another substitution as Garoni steps out, and serving now Julia Olmsted. Backline let that fly, but it caught the line for the point for Millis, 23-12. That one was too far. They judged that one correctly. So.
Yeah, and part of reading those serves is, I mean, part of letting those serves go is reading the spin. That thing just was normal trajectory and just kept flying.
But Yadav got a little unnerved by the crowd's chant of MVP.
Fine, we'll blame it on the crowd's chant. You know what I've been saying.
I know.
I love her. Love her. I think she's awesome. I'll come to the gym on a Saturday and work with her if she wants to hit serves to me. I'll feed her all day long.
Yadav to Politico, double hit. Clears out. Both teams can reset now. Yadav setting.
Set.
Oh, wow. Simpson had her shot blocked.
Yeah. Oh, she could taste it.
Okay, so 24-14.
Speaking of tasting it, Marathon Deli for all your dinner, lunch needs.
Visit them at marathondeli.com.
Thanks for being a sponsor and feeding the crew all the time. LeBay.
Blocked at the net, recovered by LeBay. Really heads up plate, almost follow her shot, and then I don't know what happened there.
Singer caught Yadav out of the corner of her eye. I think Yadav wanted to take it, but
Singer heard footsteps.
But she, yeah.
A little unusual to see her in this late in the game, Rob.
Yeah, but with the
again, yeah, 9-point
the
lead
lead
now.
that they had.
Sure.
Yep.
Yadav digs this one out, up to Politica.
See you later.
And there's your ball game as the Clockers finish it off in straight sets. This one, the third set, a final at 25-15. So your scores tonight, the three sets, Clockers win them all, 25-15, 25-11, and now 25-15.
So really not a lot to say. what do you think of the seats back here, by the way?
I got to tell you, I actually like this angle.
I do too.
I'm seeing,
a big
seeing
fan.
the court a lot better now.
We're gonna.
And we can do the post game on camera. This
yeah,
is
we
great.
can do that. But before we do the quick wrap up, I'm just gonna give out the silver medal. I'm giving it to Taylor Simpson tonight, not because she walked with the Jimmy Fun team,
and not
on
because
a
her parents
silver
are
trunk.
sitting right by us.
No, they already took off. They're on their way to TJ's. No, just she played an all-around solid game, and she's been playing all-around solid games. But there was nobody that really stood out over the top. And I think it's her time tonight. She played great on the serve. She played great on defense on the back line, and with her kill shots and stuff like that. Kylie Cardoso gets a shot.
I was
going to
mention her as well.
She had another solid game at the net too. So
just a lot of encouraging signs for this Clocker team. They really do seem to be gelling and coming together. They're playing with a lot more confidence, especially around the net.
Who's the next match? Is it Friday in? I think it's Friday in Medway.
I believe you're right.
So they'll go on the road to Medway. I'm not sure of Medway's record. They're the defending Tri-Valley small champs. But Ashland 5-3 on a 4-game win streak. So this will be a really, really good test for them, and we wish them well. We'll be announcing the Bellingham Ashland football game here live on WACA-TV.
Right. In fact, the programming note, I'll just go over our coverage for the week. So starting tomorrow night, Chase Abrams and I will be announcing girls soccer against Norton. Wednesday, I believe, our crew is going to be covering cross-country, Ashland cross-country. Then Thursday, it's Chase Abrams and I again, this time announcing boys soccer against Millis. And then, of course, Friday night lights. Rob and I, we're back here in WACA for Bellingham Ashland football from the Plateau.
And but
it's a full week of programming here at WACA-TV.
I think that's pretty much a wrap. We want to thank again Tom Hamilton, Nick Cunningham, the maestro.
Connor Donovan.
I love that name, the maestro. And so from Ashland High School Gymnasium, I'm with my partner Josh Abrams. I'm Rob Silver saying good night and go Clockers.